Hi there, everybody. So, in this episode of Mark on Comics, what I've got for you is I've got a comic review. I was on vacation, so when I picked these books up, they may have been last week or the week before. I'm sorry, I don't know. But read 10 comics, and I've got a review for you. So, first off is Time Waits number 2 by Chip Zdarsky and David Brothers as the writers, and Marcus 2 and Martin Sinapar as the artists. So I really enjoyed issue number 1 and issue number 2. I even enjoyed it more. Really loved Time Waits number 2. So, this book's getting 5 stars from me. I really loved it. So next, we've got Dark Empty Void number 2. Written by Zach Kaplan with art by Chris Sheehan. So I loved issue number 1. Issue number 2, just as strong for me. Just as strong. So Dark Empty Void number 2 also gets 5 stars. Thought it was great. I'm looking forward to issue number 3. So next, a new number 1 from DC. After Absolute Power, we've got Black Lightning number 1. So Black Lightning is written by Brandon Thomas with art by Fico Aseo. And I was really impressed. The story to me was just a tad lacking, just a tad, but I still really enjoyed it. Should you pick this up? Absolutely you should. You should. So I said the story, a little bit lacking, but the artwork really made up the difference. So Black Lightning number 1 from me is getting 4.5 stars. So next we've got The Amazing Spider-Man number 61. We've lost our last team, and we've got a new team here. The writer is Joe Kelly, and the artwork is done by Ed McGuinness. And one thing I like, you can see the artwork here is a little bit different. I really enjoy that. Same artist, but he goes back and really makes a change. And just look at that. Oh, that makes me hurt just looking at it. But all in all, it's okay. I'm hoping it'll get better. Yeah, it was okay. I didn't hate it, didn't love it. So Amazing Spider-Man number 61 is getting 3.5 stars from me. Not a great book, but pretty good. Pretty good. So if you're an Amazing Spider-Man fan, yeah, 8 Deaths of Spider-Man, you should pick it up. It's still a good read. Next, a new number 1 from DC, Batgirl. Number 1, written by Trait Bomble, with art by Takeshi Miyazawa. Now, I was really impressed with the art in this book. It is absolutely amazing. Really good. Still, a few things were a little lacking to me, but I'm still giving it 4 stars. I liked it good enough, and the art was really, really entertaining. So, Batgirl, number 1. Next, we've got Conan the Barbarian, the Battle of the Black Stone, issue number 3. So it's written by Jim Zub, who's really taken Conan to new heights these days. New heights. And the artwork is done by Jonas Scharf. So I've really been enjoying this. Had some twists I wasn't expecting, but still, great read. Great read. Good job, Jim. And Conan the Barbarian, Battle of the Black Stone, number 3 is getting 5 stars from me. Thought it was great. Looking forward to issue number 4. Next, because I'd heard about this and it's on the Cover Price top 10 list, so I decided to read it and do a review. We've got Tales of the Bazaar, number 9. So it's written by Christoph RDGZ. I don't get that. Another story by James Macia, and a third story by Clay Adams. The artwork is done by Hernan Gonzalez, Amir Malik, and Mick Bayers. So it's got 3 stories in it. The 3 different stories. They were okay. The 3 stories are called Bloody Hitchhiking, Unearthly, and The Music of Eric Zahn. So my least favorite of the 3 was the first one, Bloody Hitchhiking. It was okay. And I really did enjoy the art by Hernan Gonzalez. The second one, Unearthly, I really enjoyed the storytelling under it as well. It was very good. But the one that really captured me the most was The Music of Eric Zahn. So this book, not picked up by a lot of people, I gather. I think at my comic book shop, I think I was the only one with Tales of the Bazaar on my list. But it was okay. Not great, not bad. So I am giving it 3.5 stars. Next, we've got Rome Eternal, number 1. This is one of the variant covers. The thing that impressed me the most about this book is the art done by Diego Yapor. This artwork is just so detailed, so pretty. I would pick this book up just for that art alone. And it is written by Umbero Rios. So I think you guys got a hit on your hands. I really enjoyed it. I recommend it. And it is getting 4 stars from me. Next, we've got Captain America number 14. This is the Doom variant cover, which plays no part in the story. I did not love this. It is written by J. Michael Straczynski with art by Carlos Magno. And I found it to be somewhat on the boring side. Not a lot happens in the story. Just a lot of talk, a lot of exposition. For those of you that do not understand exposition, it is just telling you about stuff that's outside the story to reflect in, or inside the story that's just jibber jabber. Talk, talk, talk. So, Captain America number 14 from me is just 3 stars. I didn't hate it, but it just kind of was a little on the dull, boring side, and I'm really surprised from Straczynski. But it is what it is. Last, my number 10 book is G.I. Joe number 1. So I have been waiting for this book forever. It is written by Joshua Williamson. He just hits it out of the park every time he does a book. Really, really entertaining. And the artwork is by Tom Riley. And Tom's art is pretty fantastic. I like some of the coloring shade choices when they're looking at some other things. And this book had a surprise ending for me. Some people may say, oh yeah, I saw that coming. I did not. I thought it was exceptional. And I'm going to let you find out what that is. So, should you pick up G.I. Joe number 1? Absolutely. And there's, I don't know, 15, 16 covers on this thing. I've got a few. But is it worth the read? Absolutely. Is it a great addition to the Energon universe? You bet it is. This is awesome. So, I do recommend G.I. Joe number 1, which gets 5 stars from me. So, that's the end of my review. I hope this was informative and helps you decide what books you need to read, because some of these you really need to read. So, thank you very much for being here. I hope you will return. And we will see you all next time. Thank you so very much. Bye.